Whispers of the Forgotten Manor. James, a paranormal investigator, had arrived at the manor. His years of experience hadn't prepared him for the sinister aura that the manor radiated. Armed with his equipment and a torchlight, James took the first step into the manor. The old wooden floor creaked under his weight, breaking the silence. As he roamed around, his equipment started picking up on unusual frequencies. He felt a chill run down his spine as he heard a faint whisper. He followed the sound upstairs where it grew louder. Suddenly, the whispering stopped, and he found himself standing in front of a locked room. James managed to unlock the door, revealing a dimly lit room. The air was thick with a sense of unease and dread. As he stepped in, he heard a clear whisper, "Leave." He felt a cold hand on his shoulder, but when he turned, there was no one. Ignoring the warning, James continued his investigation. He started noticing orbs floating in the air, a sign of spiritual presence. Suddenly, he felt a strong gust of wind, the door slammed shut, and the room plunged into darkness. His torch flickered and then went out. Stranded in the dark, James felt his heart pounding. The whispers grew louder, echoing off the walls, "Leave." Now, despite his fear, James gathered his courage and moved toward the door. He fumbled with the handle, but it wouldn't budge. The lightning brought with it a terrifying sight. The portraits on the wall seemed to come alive, their eyes following James. In the flickering light, he saw a figure in the corner of the room. It was moving towards him, whispering his name in a ghostly voice. The figure was now standing in front of him. It was a ghost, the spectral resident of the manor, demanding him to leave. James, terrified and trembling, pleaded with the ghost, promising to leave and never return. The ghost stared at him, its eyes piercing his soul. The ghost disappeared, and the door swung open. James, relieved, sprinted out of the room, his heart pounding in his chest. He ran down the stairs, the whispers echoing in his ears, growing fainter as he distanced himself from the room. James finally reached the entrance, the rain washing over him, diluting his fear. He turned back to glance at the manor one last time. The manor stood there, as menacing as ever, hiding its secrets behind the rusty gates. James knew he would never forget his encounter. James drove away, leaving the manor behind. The whispers of the manor were but a chilling memory, a tale of horror he'd remember forever. His encounter with the manor was a reminder of the unknown. Despite his fear, he felt a strange sense of respect for the spirits residing there. As he drove away, he felt a shiver run down his spine. The whispers of the Forgotten Manor still echoed in his ears. James realized that the manor wasn't just an old building, it was a dwelling of the past, a keeper of secrets, and a whisperer of tales.